Sri Lanka is an island, blessed with 7 ports around its teardrop shape. The town of Trincomalee is a very strategic and important location due to its harbour and is one of the main ports in Sri Lanka. The Trincomalee harbour is one of the most beautiful natural harbours in the world. It's the second deepest and is the 5th largest natural harbour in the world. The harbour has 1,630 hectares of water with an entrance channel which is 500 metres wide. The harbour has several major industries adjacent to it, including the Prima flour mill and the Tokyo cement processing plant. Both these industries are situated in the inner harbour area known as China Bay. China Bay is a very important and strategic location used for the processing and storage of fuel oil. This facility today sees numerous vessels calling to the Trincomalee port being given access to bunkering facilities. After the First World War, the British, who had control of Ceylon, decided to build a vast complex of fuel storage tanks and related infrastructure. The location selected was of prime strategic importance, and Trincomalee was the perfect choice. The construction of a total of 102 tanks were planned within this vast complex, covering a land area of 340 hectares. The project was started in 1924 and probably completed around 1937. Today, 85% of this complex remains unutilized and is covered in dense undergrowth, scrub jungle, and trees. The most famous of the 101 tanks actually built is what's referred to as Tank Number 91. On the 9th of April, in 1942, at the height of World War II, the Trincomalee harbour was attacked by a squadron of Japanese planes. The attack started at dawn, and the skies were filled with bombers and fighter aircraft. The Royal Air Force stationed at China Bay repulsed the attack, though woefully outnumbered. At 6:45 a.m., a Japanese fighter-bomber aircraft, which was probably hit by ground fire, decided to launch a kamikaze attack on the tank farm. The plane, with a crew of 3, Shigenori Watanabe, Tukugoto, and Tsutomu Toshiro, crashed into tank number 91. The resultant fire lasted a week, though it didn't spread to the rest of the complex. The tank was built using 3 cm thick steel and encased in a 30 cm thick concrete shell. However, the intensity of the fire, which lit up the skies, caused the steel to melt and fold over like putty. The charred remains of this tank can be viewed today, and one can just visualize the ferocity of the blaze, which took place. But there is more. The original pump house, which controlled the flow of fuel from ship to shore, as well as within the complex, is intact. The site, under the control of Lanka IOC, has been restored and is a marvel of British engineering. The engine, pump assembly, and supply manifolds, along with related components, have all been restored and rebuilt to give an idea of its original state and operational layout. It's said that the ships discharging fuel oil did so using gravity because of a special manifold assembly network and system. The unutilized section of the entire facility is referred to as the Upper Tank Farm. Today, the Lower Tank Farm has 15 tanks, which have been reconditioned and are used by the Lanka Indian Oil Corporation. This fully operational, albeit smaller facility, is adjoining the Dolphin Jetty of the China Bay Harbour and is easily accessed by vessels discharging fuel to the facility. Each of these huge tanks can store 12,000 tons of fuel, giving the entire site a potential of storing almost 1.2 million tons of fuel. The facility has an auto lubricants processing center, providing complete lubrication solutions for the automotive, industrial, and marine segment. It is also a leading supplier of automotive fuel through a network of fuel stations around the island. Today, Trincomalee is a leading bunkering hub in the region, with its exceptional harbor and ability to supply fuel complying to international standards to foreign ships calling at ports around the coast of Sri Lanka.